Welcome to Doctor's Social Programs. My name is Dr. Samurai. I am a professor specialized in international social pathology. In this video, I would like to answer the question, is meat eating human sin? I must say my answer is yes, because to eat meat, we must go through extremely heinous acts. Once which is done to human beings, we would all be subject to death penalty. We grow them to kill, which is at most betrayal of trust. We confine them, ignore their injuries and disease. We abuse them because we despise them, whom we are going to kill later anyway. We assault them. We force them into the path of execution. We assault them, shoot them, stab them, strangulate them, and hit them many times, leave them bleeding to death in unspeakable pain and agony and despair. We peel them, we dismember them, we grind them, we put the brand name on them, and enjoy the delicacy in our cannibalism of the same mammals. We are all allowing this to happen because we believe we need to eat them to survive, while we try to believe they don't have as much feelings and emotions as we do. However, human beings are 95% identical to chimpanzees who eat plant-based foods at 95% of the time, which means human beings are naturally designed by nature to live mainly on plant-based foods at least. Also, as we subconsciously know, animals do have the same feelings and emotions as we do, but we are trying to deny it and ignore it by our distorted excuses, bringing out religious and scientific reasons. I would post a video that proves they do have the same levels or even higher levels of feelings and emotions than human beings, with very high loyalty, which human beings are now losing at the ending scene. Please watch it. All these happening in the isolated, hidden place from human communities. And we leave that abominating tasks to limited people whose socioeconomic status is very often disadvantageous in society. Simply put, because we are intentionally hiding all these extremely heinous criminal acts happening where we cannot see. Why do you think we are letting all these acts happening in human society? If you are interested in these serious discussions about the truth, please click that channel logo over here so that you're not going to miss the next episode. Human beings are also part of nature, just another kind of animal endowed only with special memories, as dogs are endowed with special smell. And this memory, to be able to keep what we experienced in our brain for a long time, enabled us to compare with others, including animals. Because we have better memories, we started to compare us with other animals. And by combining cunningness that we have learned from our experiences, we started to put ourselves higher than other animals, mainly by creating religions such as Christianity, as best represented by Descartes calling animals machines without emotions. We try to establish animals as beings who do not have feelings and emotions and study to do whatever we please to do. This superiority complex, by misusing our memories, is at the very root of all these heinous acts toward animals. And lastly, I would like to introduce two other points to reiterate my points. Again, if you are interested in knowing the truth, please click that channel logo. One is that why Western civilization has been called the conqueror of nature, while Eastern civilization is called coexisting with nature. It is because it was the Western civilization that most initially started to reach hands to animal meats as their food sources. And the Western civilization is the one who solidly established its civilization at the sacrifice of animals and nature, compared with other civilizations closer to nature. In other words, Western civilization is what crossed the line that humans are not supposed to cross, and solidly established it on that. That is why Western civilization is called the conqueror of nature. However, now all the other civilizations and nations are copying that flashiness. Thus, some other civilizations are even further conquering nature, such as Japan, where 1/3 of the TV programs today are on gluttony, feasting on how much meat they can eat every day in the golden times in the evenings on most TV stations. Although in Japan it had been a long taboo to eat meat in its own tradition due to its Shinto and Buddhism, which admire lives of every living being. Seeing that example of the United States not caring about lives of other animals at all, Japanese started to justify crossing that line as well, and now even surpassing what is happening in the United States. On the other hand, in the United States, so many people are now starting to recognize meaning of going for vegetarian and vegans in respect for lives of living beings. It's a great irony. And the other thing is, today, climate change is one of the most important issues all over the world, which is caused by our destructions of natural environment. It is an undeniable fact that animals are part of nature. That is, animals are natural environment. So, our true intentions toward nature shows in how we treat animals, as is happening in Japan, where people are now all obsessed with eating meat every day at clearly unnecessary levels. That means Japanese do not care about nature at all. Animals are the best representatives and delegates of nature, and how much we care about natural environment and climate crisis appears in how we are treating animals. So, in a nutshell, is meat eating human sin? I must say the answer is yes, objectively thinking. And please watch the video I posted at the ending scene so that you will understand what I have told you about animals having the same levels or even higher levels of feelings and emotions than human beings with very high loyalty. If you are interested in this kind of discussions about truth, please click that channel logo, and also I would highly appreciate your sharing and likes, which will highly encourage me to keep going. And I would also appreciate your comments at the comment sections. This is it. Thank you very much for watching. And there may have been so many tough incidents today in your personal life. I'm wishing you a peaceful night wherever you are, my friend. on this same small planet Earth. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.